Okay guys, here's the thing. If you want to improve your English, you have to do both listening and reading to get input, and do both speaking and writing to practice or to work on your output. So right now we're gonna have a look at a book which is called Paper Towns, and we will try to read each sentence out loud, and we will try to make our own example using some of the words used in these sentences. So let's start. With a bag in each hand, I paused for a moment outside the van, staring at her. Well, it was a hell of a night, I said finally. Okay, so with a bag in each hand. I paused for a moment outside the van, staring at her. Yeah, I would probably pay attention to to this phrase for a moment and a bag, because when we talk about some objects or items which can be counted, so one bag, two bags, three bags, we can count them. And if we first mention them, so they are just one of many bags in the world, we have to use the article a. So for example, I saw a cat crossing the street. So I saw a cat, just one random cat, crossing the street. Okay, the next one, for a moment. For a moment, or I thought for a moment and said it was delicious. Okay, so I ate something and then I paused for a moment, or I thought for a moment and said that it was delicious. Okay. Come here, she said, and I took a step forward. Okay, forward. Okay, so what word am I gonna use? So let's use the word okay, the word forward. Basically it means we're the direction of a movement. So if you want to move this way, you move forward. If you can also turn left, turn right, and go backwards. So let's move forward to find out what is behind that door. Okay, so let's move forward to find out what is behind that door. She hugged me, and the bags made it hard to hug her back. But if I dropped them, I might wake someone. So she hugged me. This is something that happened in the past. The bags made it hard to hug her back. But if I drop them, I might wake someone. Okay, this expression is a really useful expression. If I did something, I would or I might do something else. This is an imaginary situation, so it's not real. And in this case, we have to use the second conditional. So, for example, if I were rich, I would buy a huge house. Okay, so it is the same. Or if I don't know, if I could fly, I might fly to Alaska or something like this. Okay, I could feel her on her tiptoes, and then her mouth was right up against my ear, and she said very clearly, I will miss hanging out with you. Okay, so what should we pay attention to in this sentence? Okay, right up against, it means that it was pretty close to my ear, pretty close. And she said very clearly, okay, let's use this word hanging out. So we will use it in another form, or maybe in the same form. I really like hanging out with my friends. Or let's say that like I have a lot of like work to do, and I'm a pretty like grown-up man. I can say that I miss hanging out with my friends a lot because I don't have like a lot of free time. Okay, you don't have to, I answered aloud. So you don't have to, I answered aloud. To answer aloud, it means to like say it out loud so that somebody else can hear it. Okay, so I don't have to, or so you don't have to. Okay, this is a good expression. So like, for example, you should do something, you have to do something, and you must do something. These are modal verbs, and yeah, we use them like to I don't know, to just to tell somebody that they like should or have to or must do something. Yeah, or they are required to do something. So you don't have to. Okay, I have to clean up my room because it's a total mess right now. Okay, so that's one. I try to hide my disappointment. If you don't like them anymore, I said, just hang out with me. My friends are actually like nice. Okay, so you don't have to, I answered aloud. Yeah, I try to hide my disappointment. If you don't like them anymore, I said, just hang out with me. My friends are actually like nice. Okay, you don't like. Okay, if you don't like them, hang out with me. Okay, again, like this situation is kind of real, and yeah, if you like, for example, if you, okay, you can use the like this clause, the if clause. If you do something, like I will do something else. Okay, so this is like, this situation is real and it can happen in real life. So that's why we have to use like this the sentence in this form. So let me give you an example. Okay, if I'm late today, I will call you and tell you that you can go back home. Okay, so if I am late today, I will call you and I will tell you that you can like come back home. Okay, so the next one. Her lips were so close to me that I could feel her smile. I'm afraid it's not possible, she whispered. Like something was close to something else. So let's use this expression. Okay, I was close to winning the game. Okay, that's one. I'm afraid it's not possible, she whispered. So I'm afraid it's not possible, she whispered. Okay, like could you please whisper it into my ear, because I couldn't hear it well enough. Okay, that was my example. She let go then, but kept looking at me, taking step after step backward. Okay, to keep doing something, or okay, and I'm gonna use the same verb in my example. Okay. Okay, I saw you yesterday playing some video games with I don't know, with your friends, and I kept looking at you until you looked back at me. Okay, it doesn't sound nicely, but I mean it's fine. Okay, so what is next? She raised her eyebrows finally and smiled, and I believed the smile. Okay, I believed the smile. Yeah, it was the true smile. Okay, she wasn't hiding anything behind that smile. Yeah, I guess. Okay, what kind of word am I gonna use? Okay, to raise. Like when you raise something, you use your like hands or maybe some other muscles to lift something up. Okay, raise your hands if you have any questions. I watched her climb up a tree and then lift herself onto the roof outside of her second floor bedroom window. Okay, I watched her climb up a tree, to climb up something. Okay, so I'm gonna use this verb, to climb up. I was in the mountains the other day, and I was climbing up mountains. And I was climbing up the mountains. I was climbing up the mountains. Or like I was climbing up the cliffs. Yeah, in these mountains, because mountains are huge and they have like small cliffs. Okay. Hey, come on. She jimmied her window open and crawled inside. So she jimmied her window open and crawled inside. I have no idea what the word jimmied means, but I guess it's kind of, yeah, like, I don't know what it means. And crawled inside. To crawl, it means to like to move using your knees and your elbows. So I heard some like weird noises and I crawled under the bed because I was scared. Yeah. So here's how you can practice your English skills, like your reading skills especially. And I guess it can also be helpful for your speaking skills, because like when you practice your English in this way, like I guess it's it gets better in terms of your like reading abilities and in terms of your speaking abilities. Yeah. So basically, like these two abilities are like getting improved. Yeah. Constantly. Like the more you practice, the more you do it, the better the results will be at the end of the day, and you will end up being fluent in English, I guess, and your pronunciation will get better, your reading skills will get better, and your speaking skills will also get better. So yeah, whatever you do, just do it in English and try to like make up something or produce something. Yeah, some sentences, words, phrases, stories. Yeah, don't just like get input. You have to also practice the output.